David, we all have different perspectives as far as what a wonderful business is. And I think a wonderful business is it's a business that runs without us, right? That would be great. But for example, Warren Buffett thinks that a wonderful business is a business that has exceptional leadership and exceptional management. So today we're going to talk about leadership, right? And more specifically, what happens if you as a business owner identifies, accepts, and amplifies your company's weaknesses, i.e. differences, instead of trying to fix them. But before we go into all of this, David, I don't know if you want to share a little bit about about you and the good old days, and what the teachers used to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, that's where all this started, right? I got in trouble my whole life because I couldn't sit still and be quiet and do what I was told. Teachers told me I would never be successful if I couldn't learn to sit still, be quiet, and do what I was told. My parents told me I'd never be successful if I couldn't learn to sit still, be quiet, and do what I was told. My employers told me I'd never be successful if I couldn't learn to sit still, be quiet, and do what I was told. And now people pay me to stand up and talk and run my own business. People pay me to do what everybody spent my entire life telling me I needed to stop doing. And so this is the concepts that I talk about aren't so much things I learned in school or things I learned by reading, although I do a lot of reading. They're things I learned from having that experience. That, wait a second, how am I getting rewarded for the very things that everybody said I would be punished for? How am I succeeding using the same things that everyone else told me were going to cause me to fail? And so we apply that to, parenting, to relationships, to managing a business, and also to not just managing the people in your business, but also managing the business itself, and seeing that company weaknesses can also be strengths. And sometimes the things that we think are wrong with our business, or that customers even complain about our business, are actually points of differentiation, and we should be amplifying those things instead of trying to repair them.
For the last topic, David, do you want to share where people can find you, any of the new speaking events you're going to have?
Yeah, I mean, most of the events I do aren't public, but I mean, the best place to, find stuff is just right on my website. So drendall.com, DRENDALL.com. It's got the kids' book video is on there. A version of the Freak Factor is on there. The links to all the books are on there. So it gives you all the ways to find the materials and find the information. And to sample it for free. And there's assessments on there. There's assessments for kids on there. So everything's right there. And if you like it and you find it useful, fantastic. And if you need somebody to speak at an event, I'm your guy.